Welcome back, City Skylines players and fans. This is Gomer with Gomer Games. Alright, the last video we were finishing up these parking lots here, and we finally got those figured out. This is going to be the last video for this shopping mall, I think. We're finishing this up, so we're going to do some detail work, and then we'll move across the creek here, across the stream. Over into this area to finish off the island, this whole area here. So we're going to move on to that next couple of videos. But this one, we're going to finish this area off to get it detailed. And I did finally get the parking figured out. We were struggling with spacing. It's one of the disadvantages to using these types of parking lots versus big parking lots or some of the other ones, parking lot roads. You have spacing issues. These are more flexible in the sense that you can fit them into different places, and I think overall they just look better, at least my opinion. So I think, but there's certain disadvantages because you got to have certain, you're restricted by sizes and stuff like that. So I think that's one of the problems. But we were able to figure this out. We got a road going through the center of this, and then obviously the road that wraps around the side. And then we were able to get those filled in there. One thing we do need to do, a couple things here actually, to finish off this parking area here, is let's grab, already did a double segment of grass here. We need to bring this over right there and fill that in to make that even with that. And then we need to, these aren't drives here, so we need to go in, and the problem is I don't think they will fit in there evenly. They will not. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and just put those in just like that. And it kind of looks like the other one, so it looks pretty good there. And then we'll do this here. There. I think that looks very nice there. That works. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. A couple other things we're wanting to do here. We've got a walkway in the center here, so we're going to go ahead and grab one of the decals. See if we can grab the right one here. It would be the same one we're using for the walkways on the other side. We're going to put that in here. That works. Fill that in there. And then I don't like these crosswalks. They look faded, the vanilla crosswalks. So we're going to go into no controller there and turn off the markings, and then we'll go into intersection marking tool. And what we're going to do is create some new crosswalks in there. I think those look sharper. I just like those a little bit better. What we might actually do here to even this up a little bit, maybe we'll move this over. There we go. And it's not exactly symmetrical, but that's fine, because you can kind of look on Google Earth, Google Maps. Not everything is exactly symmetrical. Sometimes they have to improvise. One other thing I was wanting to do, I was wanting to take those decals, and I want to come along here and create a walkway, because the road is right there. So we have this huge sidewalk on both sides. So what I was going to do was create a walkway. I don't know if we're going to go along the back here. I guess we could. May actually put some parking spaces in there. But we're definitely going to go along the side here. So I'm thinking we'll use the prop line tool. And let's see here, see if it works. It does, alright. That's what we were wanting it to do. So maybe we'll do that. And then we'll just take it all the way to the edge there. Fortunately, we might have went a little bit too far over, but there's no parking in here, so that's fine. Go into Traffic Manager, eliminate the parking. That parking lane is right there, so there really isn't any. The drive lane is probably not going to be on there, so I think that looks good like that. The only problem is this right here, clipping over the. Oops, there we go. Clipping over the curb there. So I'm thinking we'll bring this back a little bit. We'll grab the other one. Actually, we'll probably eliminate this one. Probably eliminate that one. Eliminate that. Boy, there's a lot of these that are overlapping. And then I think that looks fairly good. There's a little bit of a clip there, that's fine. And then I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and grab the decal on this side. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want, these are overlapping big time. So I think I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer this time. Turn the buildings off. We don't want to delete those. And then maybe get rid of a couple of these. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing. See where the road is. See, the road's way over there, so we could go in with the decal. I do want to, so we don't double that up like we did on the other side. Maybe we'll increase that to 4 meters. And line. Yeah, that works fine. So maybe we'll increase this like this. That may be just a little bit too much. Oh yeah, see, that's way outside the road, so that's fine. Do the same thing here. There we go. So now we have that nice walkway all the way around. Kind of looks nice inside the parking lot there. I think that looks really nice there. Good deal. One other thing I noticed when I was entering the grass and everything around here is there is a looks like a parking garage in here, which I did not realize. So what we're going to do, we are going to take a road. And I think again we're just going to use this plain road, and I'm going to see if we can get this to go inside this building. Yeah, we can't. It snaps to one or the other. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to put it in there. Put it a little ways, and then run it sideways a little ways, because it has parking. And if you're you're actually playing the game, it adds parking on the inside there, so you get more traffic with cars running in and out of there if you leave that in there and put another segment on there. So you actually have traffic running in and out of there. There we go. I think that looks good there. And then we'll see if this node is over here at all. No, it's not really. It's fine. So there's parking along there. So if you want to really, this is a painted city, so it's not really that important. But you'd want to eliminate the parking on this side and this side here. But you'd want to leave these two on, so that way traffic would go in there and turn around and park and all that stuff. And then I don't want traffic on any of this. I don't want anybody parking on any of this. That's what we have the parking lots for. We don't want traffic parking on any of this stuff. There we go. That eliminates that. That eliminates that. Eliminates that. And then, yeah, just the center here. Eliminate. Oh, we got these two over here. So that eliminates all that parking out of there. So that takes care of that. So I think that looks pretty good there. I think we're going to go ahead and put some trees in here. This is a parking lot, so you really don't want a lot of bushy trees to create that blocks visions, because you want people to be able to see the cars themselves, see the people in the parking lot, so that way there's no problems or no issues. So we want these very small, or at least not very leafy. And I think that looks fine there. So I think we're going to go ahead and add this. And we definitely want them more than 4 meters. I think that might be a little bit too close together. And oh yeah. So let's increase this to, say, 8 meters. Yeah, it's still not far enough, so let's go with 12. Yeah. So that creates a little bit of a barrier, but it doesn't eliminate doesn't create a wall to sight. You can still see through there. So we'll go ahead and put that on there, and then maybe we'll put some bigger trees in these larger areas here. I don't know if we want to put an oak in there. There we go. Yeah, we'll put a couple bigger trees right here. Do a little bit of a design there. There we go, just like that. Yeah, I think that works. Doesn't really obstruct view, but it gives it a little bit of green, a little bit of color there. And then maybe we'll do a few trees out from here. Give people in the office there something to look at when they look out the window. There. I like that. That looks good. And then we'll do, maybe we'll do some smaller ones. Right along here. This patch here looks pretty lonely, so let's give it a little bit of little tree there. Yeah, this area here, we don't really need trees. I think that would be a little bit much. Maybe here, put a couple along there. I don't think we really need any more than that. Overall, I think this turned out very nice. Yeah, we've got some trees and some bushes and stuff. I'm going to put a parking lot in over there. Let's go ahead and do the roads here for the parking garage. Grab the alley roads here. We're going to pull one down. Down. Yeah, that worked right in the middle. So we want to grab it. See if we can get it right between these two segments. Actually, this might work. The one time I want it to go in the segments, it doesn't work in the segments. Let's go ahead and let's increase that. Let's see if that works. See, now it's going between the segments. Well, there, that's what I wanted to do. So we'll run this all the way down and across because it's running through both of these. Connect this to this, and then we can get rid of the excess road right here. That works just fine there. We'll leave that. Actually, let's go ahead and connect it for right now. Bring this in here. And then we've got an extra road here too. Let's see if we can connect it using this. Yeah. And then what you do with this one is you have these roads in the front. Like I line this up right here with this one. This over. And connect it to that back. And then you bring this one over. Connect it to the center. So in a working city, a functioning city, you would have traffic flowing through all of these roads. And unless you eliminated parking, you would have parking on all. So not only would they use the garage itself, they would park on these roads on the side of these parking garages, and which would create even more traffic. And then do the same thing here. This one should be lined up. Yeah, fairly close. This back to this road. So go to that middle road there. Trying to decide whether I should run this at an angle, which I think I'm going to do that. It just makes more logical sense versus coming in and creating an intersection right here. So I think this would angle this way, and then maybe straight from there. Obviously, we'll upgrade these roads there. I need to adjust this one here. Take care of that. Upgrade that. And these are fairly close. These are right on. So let's go ahead and bring some concrete in here. The only problem with running this at an angle is if we had it straight, we'd be able to put some grass, the cultivated grass in there and make it look all nice and neat, whereas I think we're going to have to use curbs for that now, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Alright, now, here's the real fun part about this is you can take the grass here and use it too. And I think this is the one you can see underneath though. Yeah, you can, so you only want to use one. Because you can see in between these slits, see the grass, and it just kind of ruins the whole illusion, I guess, is the best word. So let's go ahead and do 4. So there, goes that direction. And then here's the nice part, is even though these roads are running in this parking garage, still create zoning on this outside. So you can go through here and take this 2. Actually, maybe this, but I think I'm going to go ahead 4 all the way. Now, obviously, there's some of them that you've got to put that you'd have to fill in, but you can do that. So you're going to fill in there, so we'll go ahead and put another one in there. You got to fill in there, so we'll go ahead and drop another one in there. So we're going to move it over. Fill in there, so we dropped a double right there. Okay, so let's go back through and we'll move over some of these to make this a little neater. See, and that works. Creates a little problem there because of the ground, but then you just use trees to cover it up. Or you want to put a tree right there, so that because of that right angle. Yeah. I think we dropped one right here. No, we did not. I think we dropped one right here. Yeah. Again, we've got a tree here, so copy that, just put that in there. Helps cover it up a little bit. You can also go through and change the color underneath, use the paint, and get that, let's move that over just a little bit more. Maybe not. So let's draw another one right there. Cover that. And then you can also use paint here and just put in the dirt, or even the gravel. I wouldn't recommend that one. Just do the dirt here. And then maybe the dirt right here. Yeah. Because there's going to be dirt under there. And then we definitely want the paint or the grass on this side. I may even pull out of that back side just because I'm not sure how that's going to look with the interstate there, but I think we're going to leave that open to put a door in. Just like that. Right. And then we'll grab the 2 here, go up this side, the 2 here. Actually, we'll just put 4 there. Not what I wanted to do, but there we go. 4 there, 2 there, 2 there. Four. Put the 4 in there, like that. Like that looks really good. You can go around adjusting the grass a little bit. Obviously, we've got some concrete. We've got to pour in here to make this all look good. Switch over to concrete from the grass or the dirt, I mean, and then pour all that in there, and that looks good. So we're almost done here. I think there was one other thing I was wanting to do. I do want to put in another entrance here, another underground entrance. And I think we're going to go ahead and use... Yeah, I think we're going to use this one here, which is the one that we used up front. Pull that right there. And then grab some the grass there. Now I think I'm going to leave... I think what we'll do, we'll pull this all the way up and leave that right there, because there is steps there. Now I think I'm going to pull this one all the way up too. So I can put some doors in there maybe. And then we'll grab another one right here. Actually, it could have been an individual instead of a double, but that's okay. We'll put that in there. Right like that. I think that looks really good like that. And then obviously we'll put some trees and maybe put some bushes and stuff out in front here, some flowers. I think that looks really good like that. Looks like it walks right down underneath the mall, so people would be able to walk out of these parking garages and cross the street here. And here's another one of these situations where the crosswalk is less than desirable. So we'll eliminate that, and then we'll go back into intersection marking tool, and we'll add some new ones in. I think they just look a lot better like that. I mean, you've got those nice ones there versus these right here. I think they're nice and neat and straight. And I think they look a lot better. Another thing I was wanting to do is I was wanting to add. I think I'm going to add a turn lane in here. So make this an asymmetrical road. Even though these could turn, if you're going out, you're probably not turning back into the parking lot. You're coming to one of these, and you're probably going to go out. So I'm thinking this asymmetrical here would probably Obviously, I did go in and was messing with the intersection marking tool here. I want to create a walkway all the way across there. Create another one right there. Create another one right there. And then we want to create a line, solid line there, and a solid line there. Solid line there, and a solid line there. So we call them courtesy lines in the United States. I'm not sure what they call them around the world, but lines that you're supposed to see, your front bumper is supposed to be on this side of that line, so that way you don't go into the crosswalk and hit any pedestrians. Yeah, I think that looks good there. And I'll go through and do the rest of these intersections later, but I think that looks really, really sharp there, that intersection. Okay, well, I said this was going to be a short video. We did go to 36 minutes, but that's a little longer than what I was anticipating. But we did get the detailing done, most of the detailing done for the parking lot here. And I'm going to put some, go ahead and put some trees and flowers and things on the top of these buildings. And I haven't decided whether I want to keep this this grass back here or not. Haven't really decided whether we're going to do that or not, but I may decide not to pull that grass all the way back there. But we got this put in there, and then I'm not sure. I think we're just going to do like a plaza or something in here. Probably just something like this. It's probably what we'll do. Maybe we'll center it a little bit more. Maybe put some grass around it or something. Yeah, we'll do that. And then do a little bit more foliage around the outside of the interstate here. Over here, right here in this corner. And then over here on the other side of this. I forgot about this parking lot here. We were going to do a parking lot here. We're going to have the road drop down from here and then cut over. Lots, the stalls go in this direction. So that way it doesn't create an intersection right here. So this is so it comes off. So we'll take care of that too. Check out Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I do post multiple pictures all the time of these different builds from different angles. So you may see a different angle than what you see on the videos themselves, and try to get them on there and get thorough pictures. If you have any comments or anything, feel free to leave those, and subscribe to the channel. Gomer is going to appear right in the center of the screen here. Just click on Gomer, and it'll subscribe, hit that bell icon for upcoming future videos, and we'll see you next time. This is Gomer with Gomer Games.